Hang on a minute, I just got to get page up. You've had all afternoon to prepare that. Very true. Very true. Oh, there we are. God, that is an awful... Hello, 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 and welcome to 2021. Yes, not quite, yeah, that's another 100 years. God, we might have had Brexit by then. Hello, Lewis Thompson. Happy New Year to you. Have we got anybody else popping by? I hope. Otherwise, it's going to just be me and you for like 2 hours. What have we got? Oh, Robert Fett's Bounty here. Good evening, son. And Jamie's here as well. Oh, Jamie enjoyed my top 10, especially my number 1. Well, the first part of it. I bet that freaked a lot of people out. Hopefully, we're not going to get cut off today and all that kind of crap. I've got a couple of admin looking over my shoulder. I've got little baby Grogu there, and also I've got, that's not Winnie, that's Porg Sausage. Yes. Movie Collector Geek, Happy New Year to you too. I've got the ring light on, pardon. I've got the ring light on. As you can see, I'm going all alien-like. It's like I've got 2 polos stuck to my glasses. Yes, because it's very dark. It's nearly pitch black out there, so it's better to see something than not see anything. Oh, dear. Richard, hello, Richard Ashby. Oh, Alexandra Daddario's just gone live. Oh, that's a video to watch later on. Where are we? Just feels like 2020 part 2, The Revenge to me. I hope it's not like Jaws with the Revenge, because otherwise that's gone down a crapper at all. Are you getting Wreck from Arrow release tomorrow? I've actually never seen it, mate, so I have no idea what it's about. Sounds to me like it's something to do with a VHS tape, you know, the cord. I have no idea. So I probably won't. Not until I know what it's about anyway. Yes, Happy New Year to you too, and Katie. I glad Noon had Midsummer in their top 10. Was last year. Do you know, I haven't actually seen Midsummer yet. It's in the flick bin, ready to watch. So one of these days, yes, a bit of Eagles. One of these days, it's going to be pulled out of the flick bin, and I'm going to watch it. I'm either going to like it or I'm going to regret it. Because I've heard 50-50 with that film. It's flipping freezing down our way. We'll put some clothes on. I actually haven't been out today, so I wouldn't know. Although it's a little bit nippy in here, so I've got myself a lovely coffee. No cappuccino or anything like that. Although I'd love a Costa gingerbread cream latte at the moment. But it's just instant coffee, unfortunately. Yes, Happy New Year to you too, Katie. Katie did a nice little spiral of what do you call them, munchies? Yes, for your New Year's. That looked really appetizing. Both Pauls are in the house. Sounds like a rap song, doesn't it? The Pauls are in the house. I'm supposed to go like that now, aren't I? Don't do that, Paul. You're upset the apple cart. I ain't got no apples. I've got a couple of them, but I've got no apples. Calm down, Paul. You've had a very interesting afternoon. Yes. I've finished my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2021 list. All edited, all on YouTube. So once the live chat is finished, that will be uploaded. And we can see what to expect for 2021. I've also finished my review of Soul. I've just watched Soul again for the second time. So hopefully that'll be up sometime tomorrow. Happy New Year to JR Blazing Arrow. Lewis cycled 22 miles today and I'm knackered. Wow, 22 miles. That's almost a marathon, isn't it? It's a marathon, 26 miles, I think. 22 miles is actually the same distance from my house to my work. Wow. That's a lot of cycling. Daniel Titchener, Happy New Year. What is the film you're most excited for 2021? You'll have to watch my list later on to find out what I'm excited for. Oh, yes. Happy New Year, James. And Fireboy. What MCU movie and show you want to see? MCU movie. Wow, Black Widow, I hope, at some point. Out of all the upcoming slate, I'm more excited for Guardians 3, but it's going to be a bit of a wait, but that's the one I'm more excited for. And Thor, Love and Thunder. That's going to be good, I think. As for the show, I mean, WandaVision, still don't really know what we're going to get. It still looks weird. I think I'm more excited for the Winter Soldier series. Or Loki. Yeah. I am looking forward to WandaVision, and we're only like 2 weeks away from it, I think. So that'd be good. Something to watch now that the poor old Mandalorian's finished. Armani 27, Happy New Year. Was -3 at 11 a.m. Wow. Oh, and who expected London to actually give us some fireworks on New Year's Eve? I thought they weren't doing it, but that was quite an impressive looking show. It wasn't as big as, you know, around the London Eye with the big wheel, and over the O2 as well. And that was really cool what they did with those like laser light things, putting words. Someone said they were drones. I thought maybe they were reflections coming from maybe certain things set up, like projectors set up around the O2. But someone said they were all drones. So that's a feat in itself. But yeah, I was impressed that they actually had some fireworks. I watched a couple of other displays beforehand. Dubai was a massive one. Wow, on the Burj Khalifa, and Australia and New Zealand as well. But I'm looking forward to seeing Las Vegas. Hopefully Las Vegas has done some, because they're always really good. Oh, hello, Sav. Looking forward to the R-rated Mortal Kombat film. Probably not, mate. Probably not. I've never really been into Mortal Kombat. I might have played the odd game in the 80s or early 90s at the amusement arcade, but I've never really been into it. Whether it be films, books, TV, comics, games. Ghostbusters, that's one of them, and Black Widow. Fast and Furious 9. Yeah, way too more. Way too more to where are we? If you can hear piano music, Dad's got a film on downstairs, and I think he's got it on volume level 50. It's Tom Cruise. I think it's Cocktail. I think it might be Cocktail. Happy New Year, Valley Lad. Got any movie-related Christmas prezzies? I got a Amazon gift voucher for 20 quid. What did I do with that? I bought the second season of his Dark Materials. Yeah, that's it. That's it, really. I've still got a sack of presents. Lou and Claire say I've got about 35 presents in the sack waiting to be opened. but we can't do it until we have our little party. So I need to be able to go into their house, mix with them, have a party with them. So we could still be holding on to our presents and opening them in March or April. And it's all wrapped up in Christmas paper as well. I've got 2 massive sacks for Lou and Claire here, plus excess presents. So yeah, it'd be nice, something nice to look forward to. We were due to do it on the 21st of December, but it all went to crap, didn't it? Happy New Year, Sabians. Awesome gaming. What Disney movie did you grow up watching the most? What did I grow up watching the most from Disney? God, I wouldn't say the most, because there wasn't a specific Disney film that I would put on every year or every couple of months. But I grew up with a lot of the animated ones, Bambi and Snow White and all that kind of stuff. But also the Black Hole, stuff like that. So yeah, there wasn't a particular film that I grew up with, I don't think. Or Tron. Maybe I grew up more with the original Tron than anything else, because I had the computer game. I used to go to the amusement arcade every weekend, and played the film countless times. So yeah, probably Tron then. Movie Mad, hello. Get me some subs on. Don't we all? I found a website. I can't remember what it's called now. I can't remember what it's called now. I will have to put it on the Big Pauly Chatting Facebook page. It's where you can go and you can see exactly how many subs people have, how many views they have, and also how much they get paid. Yes, I've been and had a look at quite a few YouTubers and exactly how much they get paid. Some would surprise you. The Blu-ray and DVD collector William, I mean, he's nearly got 7,500 subs, so his subs are going way up. I don't know whether it's rebounding off his 5 million viewed one video, but yeah, his subs keep going up and up. But if you're monetized, there was one woman, Gillian Perkins. She doesn't do movies or Blu-rays. It's some YouTube tutorial and money. She's not big, well, not massive. She has about 500,000 subscribers. She puts out one video a week and earns $70,000 a year. So if there's ever a chance of making it full time doing YouTube, I want to do that. Yeah. People like David Dobrik as well. He's got like about 10 or 11 million subscribers, and he earns like $250,000 a year from one video a week. It's a very interesting website. I will post it. A lot of you probably know about it, but I will post it up. Oh, hello. Oh, I got a little message come up from Lupita Melina White. Yes, Lulu. Yeah, so I'll put it up on the Facebook page, but it's very interesting going looking at all these other YouTubers and how much they get paid. Wet Movie One, he's been doing it for 10 years. He still only earns up to about like $400 a month. So I think in the niche that we're in, movies and collectibles, DVDs and Blu-rays, I don't think there's any potential of earning big money like some of the YouTubers. Shark Geek, hello. Can't wait for Kong versus Godzilla. Oh, I forgot all about Halloween, mate. I haven't even seen the last Halloween yet. Godzilla, Kong versus Godzilla. I've completely forgotten that one was coming. It's just so quiet, isn't it? I don't even think we've had a trailer for it yet, or a poster. I don't think. Ryan, Hello. Have you seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? I have. I've seen all of those Planet of the Apes, all the new trilogy ones, and I actually like the Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. I don't see why that one's got so much hatred. I actually kind of enjoy that film. Tim Roth is really good in it. Bridge Cook, hello. Amistad Premium Collection, $5.99 on Amazon. That's pretty good. I mean, I picked mine up along with the other Spielberg premium one. Which one was it? Munich. I picked it up with Munich in the 2 for 15. So yeah, that's not bad. $5.99. Happy New Year to the Blu-ray collector. And Darius Asadi, hello. Happy New Year to you too. Which editing software do you use? I used to use iMovie. Occasionally, now and again, I'll still go back to iMovie. I moved on to Video Leap, which is miles better than iMovie and was my go-to software. Unfortunately, there was an iOS update, and then every time I did a video, the audio was out of sync with the video, and I couldn't find a single way of correcting it. I deleted it from the app. I deleted the app. I restarted. I deleted loads of stuff off the iPhone. But every time I went back to do a video, when I would upload it, it would still slightly be out of sync. So I'm just waiting for Video Leap to acknowledge this so that they can do a patch and update it. Because a lot of other people have realised the same thing as well. But I went on to use KineMaster. That's also a really fantastic editing software. So I started off after iMovie. I started using KineMaster first, but then I went to Video Leap. But at the moment, I'm back on KineMaster. It's got so many advanced features on it. James Luna, hello. Got the Universal Hulk 4K collection from my parents for Christmas. Oh, wow, that sounds good. And Haribo, hello. The New Mutants 4K disc arrived today. Wow, that's early. Christ, considering that we've had a couple of bank holidays as well. Christmas. Not sure when I'll get a chance to watch it, as I'm off driving a truck to Spain tomorrow. Are you coming through Dover? Wave on your way through. Wow. Oh, it's going to be a bit... You got all customs papers and you got to sign this way bill, and I bet it's a lot more difficult. It's going to be a lot more difficult than just driving through, like you probably have done previously. Harry Brady, hello. I'm watching a film called Constantine, City of Demons. The film is about John Constantine. It's not Keanu Reeves. That was Constantine, wasn't it? Don't know if it's the same one. I've ordered the scariest film I've seen in ages. Host. Oh, you did order it. Oh, you'll have to tell me what it's like then. What do you think about the MCU Spider-Man 3? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Especially if they've got Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Should be interesting. I don't know what the story's gonna be about. But Alfred Molina, that's really good news. So that's one to look forward to. Poppy and Luke's channel. It must be Luke. Saw Tom Hanks on Graham Norton last night. He's got a new movie coming out. Looks pretty good. It's the Western one, isn't it? News of the World. Read all about it. News of the World. I saw the trailer for that a couple of weeks ago. I think that's going straight to streaming as well. But it's Tom Hanks' first Western, so I'm looking forward to that. They had to keep fireworks secret to stop people coming to see them. Yes, of course. Yeah, it wasn't as big as the regular fireworks, but I understand how they had to keep it secret, because you're going to get hordes of people out there anyway, aren't you? But I was just waiting for the feedback on that. You know, you said you weren't going to have fireworks. That money could have been saved and spent on the NHS, and you lied to us. You know what Twitter's like. But it was nice to see. Have you seen the TV series Yellowstone? If not, highly recommend it. It has Kevin Costner as well as others. I've heard about it. I think it's available on DVD, a couple of seasons. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime, but it is one that I want to see because I do like Kevin Costner, and it's got a Western feel to it, isn't it? Happy New Year to Agnes. Is Spider-Man 3 in cinemas next December? Oh, I didn't think it was that early. Ah, Lulu's mum says, Happy New Year, Pauly. I miss you, mijo. Happy New Year, Laura. I was supposed to pick Laura up on the way to, this is Lou's mum, on the way to our little present opening. And unfortunately, you know, we never got to do it. So it was kind of last minute. But yeah, Laura's just come back from America. She's been living out in Texas for the last 10 years. But she's come back now. She's come back to us. Happy New Year. David Titchener went to Poundland the other day. Had some new deliveries for Blu-rays around Birmingham. Like the disaster artist. Oh, okay. Jumanji 96 or 95. The original Iron Man, some anime movies. I think it was Jamie that picked up or saw a couple of Marvel movies, recent Marvel movies. Captain America, Winter Soldier. I think Civil War was in there, which are all new ones. I suppose they're getting rid of a lot more Marvel Blu-rays now because people aren't really buying them because they're streaming them on Disney Plus. Did you enjoy the Middle-earth movies on 4K? Don't know, I haven't seen them yet. From the chair, hello. Happy New Year. Hope your channel grows. So do I. It's growing. Slowly, but it's growing. I'm going to work hard on my channel. Did you see the Christmas Chronicles movie on Netflix? I started to watch it with Papa Bowman. We got about 20 minutes in and I turned it off. Not because if it was boring or anything like that. There was something that we wanted to see on the other side, so we didn't really get to see much. But it seems a bit weird going back to watch it now that we're in January. But maybe I'll just quickly watch it up here, watch the rest of it up here. Have you seen the film Pi from 1998? I don't believe I have. I've seen Pi, but not the film. Did you hear there are plans to build a Disneyland in England? There's a difference between building a park and planning to build a park. They've been talking about building this park probably for about 10 years. I can't see it happening. One, for the weather. The weather is shit. They're going to have to build a permanent cover over it if it's going to be around London area. But I don't think they're going to build it as quickly as they say they're going to build it. So maybe 20 years, but I can't see it opening within the next 10 years. Of course, at one point it was going to be called Paramount Parks, I think, and they were going to have this massive replica of the USS Enterprise overhead. A Mad Bunny. Happy New Year, Big Pauly, and all. I finally got round to watching 1917 on 4K. Wow, what a great movie. Did you watch a movie last night? No, me and Papa Bowman were just sitting on the sofa. I had my drink. We had some nibbles. It was pretty crap for television last night. We really should have put something better on, but I had Graham Norton on. I got bored halfway through that, so we turned it over. I watched a bit of Mock the Week, which was even more boring. It was just a compilation show. We ended up watching an episode of Gogglebox from 2 years ago, which was really funny. It's really funny going back watching these Goggleboxes because they're all talking about if we ever leave Brexit, and Boris Johnson was Foreign Secretary at the time, and they were slagging him off, and they said, "God help us if he ever becomes Prime Minister." It's funny watching these old shows. Then when it was coming up to like 11:45, we put the Alicia Keys. Whose idea was it to put a microphone in front of Alicia Keys? Jesus. I know she's got one song that everybody knows, and there was no audience, but that's not how you go into a new year. It was depressing as well. I think it was last year or the year before when they were doing the concerts in Central Hall in London. They had madness. Everybody was, "Welcome to the House of Fun." That got the audience going. But just Alicia Keys on a keyboard going, that's not a way to do it. No. Hulk, happy New Year. And Pure Wrestling. Oh, hello. Oh, Jamie, hello. I earn jack shit from YouTube. I just do it for the fun. Are you monetized? My goal is to hit 1,000 subs by the end of 2021. Well, you say that that's not likely to happen, but what are you on at the moment? You're well over 700 and something, aren't you? I think you'll hit 1,000 subs before summer. That's that's what I think. Free Guy comes out in May. Yeah, that looks good as well. Craig Murphy, Happy New Year to you too. Hello, Alan Cochran. Is there a 4K box set which you don't own that you would like to buy which hasn't been released? A 4K box set which you don't own that you would like to buy which hasn't been released. Yeah, the Indiana Jones saga in 4K. All 4 films, yes, even Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'd like all the Indiana Jones films in pristine 4K, Dolby Vision, HDR, Dolby Atmos, the works. I think we will get one eventually. I'm watching a weird film right now called Fido. It's about a dog, isn't it? And it's a zombie comedy movie. You'll know what this movie is about if you have seen it or if you have heard of it. I haven't. The last zombie movie I saw had beavers. Yes. That was amusing. Jacob Films TV, hello. Halloween Kills comes out on the 15th of October. Physical Media Forever, hello. Have you ever had any problems with 4K Blu-rays, as I bought one for my dad and it skipped near the end? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. I've had a problem with a 4K stream on iTunes. I purchased Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and it had horrible flickering in like the last 5 minutes. It was like, VHS tracking. I still got it now, so they still haven't upgraded it or updated it. But it's like I would say it's an infected track or an infected file. So I'm surprised no one's picked that up. But I can't say I've ever had a problem playing a 4K Blu-ray though. I've recently watched The Witches 2020 on Christmas Eve and James Bond Dr. No, as I recently got the box set. I've got a lovely James Bond box set as well, and I'll be doing my reviews for all James Bond films coming soon. Oh, I'm looking forward to doing that actually, because there's a lot of old Bond films I have not seen in years, a lot of the Roger Moore ones. I know Roger Moore was corny as Bond, with the one-liners, but I grew up on Roger Moore as a Bond. At my age as a teenager, so yeah, I like the Roger Moore films. It's a lot more difficult. You need a permit to enter Kent because we're pretty harsh, you know. We don't let anybody in. Got all the new documents just in time, and yes, due to head out of the port of Dover tomorrow morning, I will wave. Oh dear. Oh well, hopefully you have a safe trip and don't get stuck anywhere. And always check the back of your lorry when you're coming back in, because you never know if someone's going to jump on it or cling under it. John Boy, hello. Are there any updates on James Bond's No Time to Die movie release? I'm getting mixed news, like it may be released in both streaming and in theatres. Thank you from John from Singapore. Hello, Singapore, yes. As far as I'm aware, it's still down for a cinema release in April 2nd, 1st or 2nd. There was talk about maybe MGM putting it out on streaming, but I think they wanted 600 million just to put it out on streaming, because they knew they were going to lose so much money, because that's a $1 billion plus potential box office. So the people have said that if it doesn't get released in April, then they may hold it back for April 2022, because that will be 60th anniversary, I believe. I think it's the 60th anniversary, 62 to 22. I hope we don't have to wait that long. I think if it does get delayed in April again, I think the last time it will get pushed to will be November. And it was going to come out in November last year anyway. And April. That film has had more release schedules than anything. But yeah, I hope it doesn't go straight to streaming, because that is one that I want to see on the big screen with my dad. My daddy's waiting for that one. My auntie's waiting for that one. I've got a £25 Toby Carvery gift voucher. So that'll be a nice day out. Go to see Bond. Go and have a Toby Carvery in a nice warm weather. Fingers crossed. Bobby, Happy New Year. Enjoyed your top 10 of the year. Mine would have been slightly different. A lot of people's would have been slightly different. That's what makes it interesting to see who's got number 10 and who's got number 1 and how they differ. There was no Sonic or Mulan. Sonic was an entertaining film, but of the films that I've seen last year, it is kind of like outside of the top 10. It would be like honourable mentions. Also with Mulan, I enjoyed Mulan, but it wasn't a really big film for me. It was just a good Disney version, I suppose. Well, I haven't seen the original Mulan, but it was a good action film. You would put them at sort of like maybe like number 12 and 13, something like that. Stranger Cats. I love my Stranger Cats t-shirt. Oh, yes. Constantine City of Demons is an animated film made by DC and Warner Brothers. Oh, now you say that, come to think of that, I do remember that on the shelves when that came out on Blu-ray. Because there is also a Constantine TV series, isn't there? Very close to 6K. What you're going to do when you hit a milestone, been sub since 2,500. Oh, wow. Thank you, Daniel. Well, I did my pre 6,000 subscribers giveaway, which was all the Star Wars steelbooks and the Breaking Bad and all the other stuff. Was it Back to the Future? Yeah, it's Back to the Future 4K. I've got them to package up tomorrow, because I wasn't going to ship them over the Christmas period or the New Year, so I'll wait until like middle of next week and ship them, so that there's no hold-ups. But I'll probably will do something a little special for 6,000. It just won't be big, because the recent giveaway is part of the 6,000 giveaway. Will you be paying more attention to your iTunes collection rather than leave it for months and months? Um, that is a good question. The only reason why it's been left is because I haven't really bought anything, and it seems pointless doing an update if I haven't actually bought anything. I'm just waiting for the next sale. I think they do a big sale in January, don't they? I think they did a big sale at the end of last January, so we'll see how that goes. Betsy, excited for the new Batman film. Hopefully, will come out this year. Will it? I hope so. Of course, we got to anticipate some of these films being delayed again, don't we? So even if we think that a particular film might come out, it might not. Billy Connolly plays a domesticated zombie in Fido. Oh, blimey. Happy New Year, Stuart. Can you believe that Zombievers has 70% on Rotten Tomatoes? Really surprising because they rate really good films rotten. I haven't actually didn't know that 70%. As a film, for what it was fun. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a crap film. You know, there was crap special effects. The beavers were terrible. The acting was good. The story setup was okay. It was just a fun hour and 17 minutes, but it wasn't a really crap film. It wasn't like Jaws Revenge or something, or Cats. Any new movie collector channel you found on YouTube you recommend, apart from mine, of course? um, Not really. I don't think so. I still stick with the same ones, sub to the same ones so far, anyway. Have you seen the trailer to Shadow in the Cloud starring Chloe Grace Moretz? I did. It looks weird, doesn't it? It really does look weird. It doesn't look like her sort of thing, but it does look good. So I'll look forward to watching that. The Sean Connery Bond films, up to You Only Live Twice, are entertaining. People have asked if I'm going to be reviewing Never Say Never Again as well. I haven't actually got that one, but I don't know if I'm going to review that one because it's not officially a Bond film, is it? The same as the original Casino Royale with Peter Sellers. I can't believe you didn't put the film Attack of the Adult Babies in your top 10. Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad film as well. When you reviewing Muppet Treasure Island, the next Muppet in the Muppet Marathon, couple of days, maybe Sunday. I'm off this weekend, so I've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Then I'm working Monday and Tuesday. So it's either going to be at some point this weekend, maybe Sunday, or it's going to be like next Wednesday or Thursday. I'm hoping to watch all the Bond films before I see No Time to Die. You can probably do that easily. I don't think it's coming out just yet, is it? Are you watching the Mrs. Brown's Boys New Year special tonight? I will watch it. Probably not live. I'll probably watch it on, replay. I watched the one last week. It wasn't as good as I would hoped. Kind of retreaded the same stuff and the same jokes. I think might be maybe getting a bit old now. But apparently they're doing Christmas specials right up until 2026. But I don't think it was that good a one for a Christmas one. Watching Doctor Who today. Doctor Who is quarter to 7. Is it quarter to 7? It's a longer one as well. I think it's an hour and a quarter. It depends what my dad's got on or what we're planning to watch. If I don't, it'll be taped anyway, so I'll see it tomorrow. All the best for the new year. Have you seen the new Wonder Woman? I have not. Just finished watching it. It's good, but doesn't match the first one. But it's got Gal Gadot. Yeah, what's not to like? Yeah, and that's why Lou's gonna love watching it as well. She loved the first film. It's a shame we can't go and see it at the cinema. Is it January the 16th? It's out. Either the 13th or the 16th. So I'm waiting for that to come out. I did think about maybe streaming it on from some website, but I don't really like getting involved in too much in that kind of thing. I mean, I did do it with the Mandalorian because I was desperate for the Mandalorian, but I think I kind of like to give something back for watching something, and besides, I probably would have only been able to watch it on the iPad. If I'd streamed it from a website. So, if whatever it's coming on, whether it's coming on iTunes, probably won't be Disney Plus, but Amazon Prime. So yeah, I'll rent it. I'll rent it for the day. If it's Amazon Prime, then Lulu and Claire can watch it as well, as long as it's within 48 hours, because they have access to the Amazon Prime account as well. Rehan's got his internet back. Physical media forever. Have you got round to watching True Lies? No, I haven't. Just wondered what the transfer was like. Can't order it off Amazon yet as there's not delivered to the UK at the moment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a big problem, isn't it? I thought that was to do with Brexit, actually. That they were not going to be delivering to UK countries, to UK. But apparently someone said it was to do with because of the virus, or maybe a bit of both actually. But I will get to see it. I'm gonna watch Fast 9 when it comes out in May. Well, let's hope it comes out in May and doesn't get delayed. That's probably going to be one I hope to see at midnight, because I do various midnight showings. And Fast 7 and 8 I did at midnight, so I'd like to do Fast 9 at midnight as well. David Walker, hello matey. I never ever knew about the talking boxes down. What? I never knew about taking boxes down from the top shelf in the pound shop. I left with a handful of Bond-type films a couple of weeks ago. Oh yes, they're up there. Most people just look at them, oh, it's just new stock. But yeah, always have a look in the boxes because you can find some really good titles in them. What's the film you have watched in 2020? Well, my list is up on YouTube now of my top 10 films. So literally all of those. Luke Kitchen has just subscribed. Welcome and hope you have fun. Please review different toilet seats by flavour. What? Ew. Have you ever seen a show called Judge John Deed? I don't think I have, no. I've got no thoughts on Wonder Woman 1984 because I haven't seen it yet. I'm still looking forward to it, even though it's had mixed reviews. Halloween Ends comes out October the 16th, 2022. So one a year. Are you going to review WandaVision when it comes out? I probably will talk about it, yeah. Just like we did with Mandalorian. Try not to get into spoiler territory. That's if any of it makes sense. It still looks a bit complicated. David Austin is here. Yes, Steve Austin's brother. Da, 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 da. That's confused a lot of youngsters. There's been a recent controversy about Sean Connery abusing his wife and people's outbursts to not celebrate him after what he did. How do they know that he abused his wife if he did? Has his wife come out and said that now? I don't know. It's been so quiet. They've had private life for so long. Can't they just let him rest? Do you like psychedelic rock, Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix? I do like... does Pink Floyd come under psychedelic? I didn't think it did. I thought it was just like soft rock. Not so much Jimi Hendrix, but I do like Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd. Flink Floyd. Yeah. Oh, gotta go get myself a Hershey's cookies and... Do you know, you made me angry now. What did I grab when I was downstairs? I know I've got a bag of Maltesers, but I picked up a couple of these. Bakewells. Cherry Bakewells. Well, they call them cherry Bakewells, but I've always called it a Bakewell tart. Oh. Oh, I do love the smell of that. I love the smell of cherry Bakewells in the morning. Look at that. Oh. And it's the icing. Oh, I love the icing. Ugh. Got spiders' webs, cobwebs. I had to do... Don't talk me a mouthful. I had to do a bit of moving around here earlier on. You know what it's like with us physical media collectors? I mean, we run out of space. So I moved some bits around, freed up some more shelf space. I've got a video to do tomorrow, which is my Blu-ray haul of December. And I need to make some space for my Lord of the Rings and Hobbit tins, which are going to go over here. Got to move a couple of bits over here. I had this. I got this printed up the other day. I just got to find a frame for it. I didn't want a white frame in here because everything's black and red, so I wanted a black frame. But yes, has it got dust on it? Yes. It's Mama Bowman. Look, it's Mama Bowman. It's Mama Bowman. And is that Goosey? Yes. That was our very last trip to the cinema together. Down in Cineworld when we went to see Captain Marvel. Yes, I've always liked that. I've always liked that photo. So I need to get a frame for that and get that put up somewhere in here. But yes, Mama Bowman is in the cinema room. Where are we? Back to the chat. Mr. Fulton Mraz. What is your New Year's resolution of 2021? I really don't know. I really haven't got one set aside. I know in the past I've had like, you know, I need to lose weight. Well, I need to lose weight, but I really haven't got one set aside at the moment. I'm just living life as it is. I think probably my number one New Year's resolution is to get a bloody vaccine, to get myself injected. Other than that, I haven't really got anything set aside. Happy New Year, Philip. Getting through all those steelbooks. Would you use affiliate links to make a bit of money? I did try it in the past. I had Amazon affiliate. Amazon affiliate marketing. For you, it doesn't really do much. In our genre, you know, I can link stuff that I review or stuff that I put in that I pick up on the day. You know, this is available at Amazon. You can click on that link. You don't get a lot though, so you could probably get about 15 quid a month, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I had Patreon at one point. If you remember, I had the Patreon set up. that helped the channel. It helped by, you know, Blu-rays and that to review. I enjoyed doing Patreon. I'm not against doing it again sometime in the future, but I would have to seriously think of the strategy and how I would do it. Because the thing with Patreon is that you have these memberships set up, like four different tiers. Oh god, yeah, they've got tiers on there as well. But you have to actually make sure that you do material for the Patreon owners. You know, I used to do, like, you know, you can get to see the video 24 hours before the main YouTube audience, but you need to be able to have material that you can give back that you're not going to get on YouTube. You know, it's something special, like a Patreon live chat just for Patreon. And there are some Patreon people, you know, some channels on Patreon that earn 2,000 quid a month just from Patreon. But I found that I didn't have the time to commit to it totally. I did do the big Pauly tip jar as well, if you remember that. Depending on where we are with the virus and the vaccines and how it looks at Easter, I am finally hoping to meet up with Jamie and Katie and Kermit and Blu-ray Bullet Brit, whether it be Brighton or Bournemouth, Southampton, wherever we go, with some nice weather. Because I do still have, I think it was about £60 that came out of the tip jar, so I do still have, you know, that to spend, hopefully in an HMV. But it'll be nice to do an out and about outside of Kent. But I wanted to do it earlier, but it's just the whole thing with the virus, and you never know where you're going to go. You never know if you're actually going to catch something. So I was playing it safe, not just for me because of the problems, you know, that I've had, but also for my dad. You know, I didn't want to bring anything back for dad and send him to hospital. So hopefully after spring we can think about doing something like that. Of course, that's if anybody's interested in us all meeting up. Oh, hang on. Let's go back a little bit. They know because he said it in an interview somehow. Oh, what? Sean Connery? I don't know. What was your favourite song from the Muppet Christmas Carol? Well, that's asking me, isn't it? I can't even remember any of the song titles. I'm crap. I never remember song titles from films or anything like that. I do remember the music. It was good. They were good songs. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. Seems so long ago now. Movie bug. Hello, James. Just wondering if you'll be watching tonight's Doctor Who. Don't have high hopes for it myself. I might be watching it. If not, then I've got it taped and I'll watch it back tomorrow. I really actually don't have any high hopes with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who anymore, really. And it's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's the writing. And unfortunately, until they get some decent writers, she's just going to have to bite the bullet and just go with it. But hopefully this one will maybe re-energize it. We'll see how it goes, but it's not. See, the thing in the past, Christmas and through the year, Doctor Who used to be something that you really look forward to restarting. You know, oh, a new series of Doctor Who, or we're getting a new Doctor Who special. You know, with Matt Smith and Capaldi and David Tennant and that. It was so exciting. But now I just say, well, there's a new Doctor Who. If it's on, I'll watch it. It's terrible. Maybe we'll be all praising it this time next week. No Time to Die will come out latest in 2075, but hopefully we'll get it in the 2040s. You probably believe in will and all. Oh dear. You got the premium edition of Trading Places. I fancied it, but it's sold out. I found a different edition on eBay for 13. Is it worth waiting for the premium or crack on with the eBay one? Well, the thing with the premium is that within a certain time they'll be doing the 2 for 15 again, so you could pick that up with the Golden Child for 15 quid or anything else. And although the website might be sold out, you know, the stores probably won't sell out of them. They'll get more stock and it'll be replenished on the website. The only reason it's sold out on the website, I think, is because it is an HMV sale, but because a lot of HMVs are closed, and you know that's the only way to buy them. I personally would get the HMV premium editions. They're really nice editions, and you get a lot in it, and it just looks really nice. RH1701, hello. Regarding the Connery issue. Oh, excuse me. He did an interview for Playboy in the 70s about the treatment women get in his movies, and the press jumped on it. Yeah. Bloody press. Oh dear. And what's going to happen to poor old Johnny Depp? And we still do get the advert. That was it, Visage or whatever it is, with him playing guitar in the desert. We still get that advert. My dad says that's not Johnny Depp. It's a lookalike. It's not a bloody lookalike. It's Johnny Depp. He thinks it's not Johnny Depp because of everything that's happened. They wouldn't show it and they would take it off. But no, they decided to keep it on. But at the moment, Johnny Depp's career has done a bit of a Robert Downey Jr. and a bit of a Travolta. So we might not get to see anything exciting from him for a couple of years. But I think it will all blow over. Maybe some more truths will come out. And I think he will be back. He'll be back stronger. And we'll get some good films from him. Whether or not we ever get to see another Pirates of the Caribbean, I really hope so. Of course, we've also got Amber Heard to look forward to in Aquaman 2. Oh dear. Oh, Fady, is that Fady Mofid? Fady Mofid from Egypt. Wow. I don't think I've ever had anybody watching from Egypt before. Hello. It's like they waited until he died so that they could speak about, because of his death, people were quiet from my perspective. No, I think that's pretty true. Every time, all the time someone's alive, really people don't like to talk about somebody behind your back or get into trouble for slagging someone off. But once somebody dies, then all the dirt comes out. It's the same with anything, isn't it? Norman TV, hello. Connery's ex-wife made numerous claims about him in books she wrote about their life together. She never got the police involved, just for a book she was promoting. His son dismissed the claims. Blu-ray Bullet Brit is in the house. Pete's here. Pete's getting down with it. It is 2021, definitely. Although, does it feel like 2020? I think because the virus and Brexit, I think it still feels like 2020. We need a completely fresh slate, I think. Joseph Borg, hello. Just to ask, is the last season of Walking Dead complete now? Thanks, Maltese Joe. I think it is, actually. We were waiting on that very last episode, the finale, weren't we? And we had to wait months for it because COVID got interference, with the filming. And I think we had to wait for that one episode. And I think the new series comes back in about, is it maybe February? I don't know exactly when it comes back, but I think we were just waiting for that one episode. So I would say that episode's wrapped up then. So hopefully we'll get the box set coming out. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the steelbook with the artwork by Jock, because it needs to be a complete collection. So far, every season matches, so they better not start buggering about with the artwork now. Good morning, Pauly. What is your New Year's resolution of 2021? Dunno. And did you watch Disney Pixar Soul? It was on December 25th. Yes, I've watched it twice now. I've done my review for it, and my review will be on the channel tomorrow. Oh, yes. I think you can probably get an idea of if I liked it or not, because it was number 3 in my, I think it was number 3 on my top films of 2020. Hello, James. Which one film from last year do you wish you could have seen at the cinema? Well, most of the ones in my top 10 I did see in the cinema. I don't know if I would have been that bothered about seeing Mulan in the cinema. Maybe if it was in 3D, I would have. What have I seen on... The one film... There is one film that I would have liked to have seen in the cinema. Mainly for an audio track. To have it looking grand on the screen, but mainly for like the real full Atmos effects and the immersiveness. Tom Hanks in Greyhound, the big battleship film that's on Apple. I enjoyed it. I didn't think there was any problems with the film. It's just something that you'd kind of like to see on the big screen to get that full immersive sound experience. What's the most interesting thing you have witnessed? Most interesting. Probably lorry drivers taking a dump on the side of the road. Yeah. I don't know if people are taking it to another level with the Connery thing where I live. There are literally posters with messages from Facebook. Okay. Happy New Year, Ben. Thank you. It's Alex. Thank you very much, Alex. Just reminded me of what happened with Alfred Hitchcock and the abuse allegations. They even made a film about it. I wonder if that will happen with this Sean Connery issue. Well, hopefully it will just be all forgotten with. You don't know if it's true, do you? You don't know if it's true. Name one bad thing about Paddington 2. I haven't actually seen Paddington 2 yet. I was going to watch that with Claire, but we never got around to it. Happy New Year to Disney Fan 1998. Have you seen Onward? No, it's here. It's here to watch. Now that I've seen Soul, yes, I've seen them backwards. Now that I've seen Soul, I want to watch Onward in the next couple of days. Just got to tally up which version to watch. I've got the 3D version or I've got the 4K version. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I might go ahead with the 3D one to get the whole immersive effect. Just finished watching the first series of Jessica Jones on Netflix. I love that show. I thought it was pretty good. Is it worth watching the other series? Definitely. Does she buy a new pair of jeans? I don't think she does. I loved all those Marvel shows. Daredevil, Luke Cage. I was going to call him Luke Goss. Luke Cage. I even like Iron Fist. The one that I haven't seen yet, and this is rated above probably all of those, apart from Daredevil, is The Punisher. I have not seen the Punisher series, any of them, so I need to watch this. What was that? I was watching some documentary earlier on, and the actress, I can't remember who it was, the actor or the actress, said that they grew up in Hell's Kitchen. I thought that was a fictional place. I thought that was a fictional place in Gotham, in Daredevil. I had no idea it's actually a place in New York called Hell's Kitchen. I thought it was fictional for the show. How strange. Do you have any favourite YouTubers? Doesn't have to be Blu-ray collecting YouTubers. Could be anyone. Well, I do like Chris Stuckman doing his reviews. Outside of Blu-rays and movies and stuff, Callum's Corner is always fun. David Dobrik. And one of my... I watched The Proper People. They go around abandoned places like malls and cinemas filming and getting into places, amusement parks. Really, really interesting. I also like Simon Wilson. Mum loved Simon Wilson as well. I just watched his new one a couple of days ago where he stayed in the Ice Hotel. And some of the artwork, the carving in the Ice Hotel is fantastic. Yeah, if you're not a member, if you haven't watched Simon Wilson, he's this guy from, I think it's Manchester. And in his older videos, he used to just like go from America to Australia with no money. And he would blag his way onto a train, blag his way onto a plane. And he's got this neat trick when he goes to McDonald's. If he's not got any money, he would just go in there and say, he was in there half an hour ago, but there was a Big Mac meal missing from their order. And they would give him another Big Mac meal. So, yeah, it's really good. Simon Wilson. Did you celebrate New Year's Day? Oh, celebrate New Year's. In a way, yeah. We had some nibbles. We watched the fireworks in London. And I had a Copperberg. Unfortunately, it wasn't an alcoholic one because I can't have that with my warfarin tablets. But yeah, I went to bed about 2:30. Yeah, I stayed up and watched another episode of Gogglebox. Just finished moving library around again. I now have room for 2,000 more Blu-rays. Should take too long. Yeah, that's about a week then to fill up that lot. Happy New Year, Alex. And Cinema Fella, good day. Seen Tenet for the second time. Wasn't all that big. It wasn't all that. I took it out my top 10 films of 2020. It was quite low down on my list. If I'd seen it maybe a few more times, plus that if the audio was better, then it probably would have been higher up. It is a good film. It's not one of my best Christopher Nolan films. And I think in some places the sound let it down. The thing with Tenet and the thing with Christopher Nolan, he does have a particular audience that understands his films. It's not like you could grab anybody off the street, take them into the cinema to watch Inception or to watch Tenet. I'm not saying people are stupid or anything. Well, some people. But it is they are a series of intelligent films, and you do need to stick with them, and they can be confusing in times, especially Tenet. So it's not like just an average film where anybody could just walk off the street and go and enjoy the film and understand everything, you know. So it does take a particular audience to understand a Christopher Nolan film. Happy New Year, Andy. My yesterday's update was Matrix Trilogy on Steelbook. The condition is damaged but cost me cheap. Plus got Jingle All the Way with Arnold T800. Watched it for the first time. I'm waiting on the Matrix Resolutions 4K Steelbook from Zavvi, which I picked up for 14 quid. I think it was about 12 quid actually after discount. Because I had the Matrix. I had the original Matrix sent to me as a 4K Steelbook by one of my lovely viewers in some early subscriber mail quite a while ago. And I wanted to complete the trilogy. I've been looking around for the Matrix Reloaded 4K Steelbook, but the only place you seem to be able to get it is eBay, and it's about 25 quid still. Zavvi haven't got it because it was a Zavvi exclusive Steelbook. It seems like Amazon, eBay's the only place. So maybe I'll have to wait until it's a little bit cheaper on eBay to picking that one up. Did you hear about Dame Barbara Windsor's death? Yes. This year was tragic with all these celebrity passings, I know. We've had worse years, but it's always sad when somebody goes. Millie Bobby Brown is rumoured to be in 2 different movies, a fantasy film called Damsel and The Electric Gate. I look forward to anything that Millie Bobby Brown's in. Even the Sherlock one, Enola Holmes. I enjoyed that. But obviously she's well known for Stranger Things. And I think she's back in the Godzilla vs. Kong. I hope she's back in it. Will you be watching tonight's Doctor Who? Maybe. It looks okay, but unfortunately Jodie Whittaker's not got a big track record of good Doctor Who. But it's always nice when they bring back the Daleks. If there is one character I want to show up in a DC movie, it would have to be Frank the Plant from Harley Quinn, because he is so hilarious in the show. They might have to tone it down, though. Might have to tone his language down. Regarding Jessica Jones and the other Netflix series, which is the best order to watch them in? Could I watch Daredevil next, or should I keep watching Jessica Jones? I think at the time of release, when they came out, you could watch them as they put them up, but I don't think any reason why you can't watch all of Jessica Jones and then watch all of Daredevil. I can't see why you can't. They stopped releasing them on physical as well. You know, they released a couple of Daredevils and Jessica Jones and that on even steelbooks, some really nice savvy steelbooks, but the later seasons they just seemed to stop, which was annoying. Oh yes, Simon Wilson is Welsh. Yeah, I think he lived in Manchester. I think he moved to Manchester though for a little time. That's why I remembered the Manchester. travelling in London with no money was brilliant. It definitely was. David Dobrik, he's a really interesting one because his videos, if you look at the time index on his videos, almost like 99.97% of every one of his videos clocks out at 4 minutes and 21. I don't know how he does it. It must be the editing, but why 4:21? But yeah, they're a lot of fun to watch. And Callum's Corner, especially the one where he was drinking his own wee a couple of weeks ago. And there's so many Simon Wilson videos that are so great. You could just sit there. I could sit there for an entire evening and just watch so many Simon Wilson YouTube videos. The one across Australia was fantastic. He got stuck in this Australian town and he couldn't get out of it. There was no buses. He didn't have any money. It was really good. And he goes to all other places as well. He went to Chernobyl. He did a three-part episode in Chernobyl and went downstairs where all the firemen's costumes and their boots, their uniforms are still piled up, as you saw in the Chernobyl TV series. The other one, he went to North Korea. I was really shocked. They actually let him in North Korea. And actually let him leave North Korea with intact video footage. So that was an interesting one. You should get on Gogglebox. Imagine sitting down and seeing Big Pauly. Do you know what? Me and Mama Bowman had thought at one point of actually applying, but we never did. But it would have been fun. In Tenet, I wasn't sure how the lady went back in time to the boat and how did she... Oh, God. I'm going to have to watch it again. I've only seen it once. I've got the 4K. I need to see it again. I would recommend you watch Wilney. He does videos about YouTube and his big videos about YouTube. And Holden Hardman, he does movie-related content, like watching Marvel movies for the first time. I want to tell you about something in a minute about that. Also the Niminati. What are their names? I can't remember them. D Nimin and his brother. They do some really great videos. Great YouTube tutorial videos. Yeah, I was thinking of starting a new series called Big Pauly Reacts. I don't know if there's any point in doing it or logic to it, but I saw a couple of videos of people watching films for the first time and doing reactions, filming the reactions and just edit them into like 15 or 20-minute videos, not the entire 2-hour film, but the reactions would be genuine because it would be captured on film for the first time. So I think that would have been fun in the case of Insidious or Cats. I did have to think about how would I get around the copyright section of it because, you can only post various clips and audio. So it may have to have images over the top of them, or I might have to muffle the audio a bit. It was something that I was thinking of doing, but I was also thinking of I don't want to get a copyright strike kind of thing as well. So I might look into it and see how I can do it safely without YouTube clocking it. But it might be something to have a go at and see what the reaction is for that that one video. If it's successful, I might carry on, and as long as I don't get banned from YouTube. Have a nice evening. I'm off now. It's been really nice watching you, mate. Got to go. Movie catch up. Okie dokie, Luke. Bye. Your thoughts on Santa Claus the movie? Never seen it. Tenet spelt backwards is Tenet. I didn't know that. Yes, I did. You've either got or you haven't got style. Remember where this song is from. You either have What, you've either got or you haven't got style? Don't know. Jason, that's it. Yeah, Jason has got his own channel as well. Bald and Broke. I think he's called Bald and Broke. And I think he's got something like, I think he's got a couple of million subscribers. He does exactly the same thing. You know, he does like guided tours or video tours of various places. Bald and Broke. I'm sure it's Bald and Broke. He sometimes goes with him, doesn't he, on the videos? Have you ever thought of making skits for your YouTube channel? I would recommend you watch my channel. I'm not that type of person. Oh, Bald and Bankrupt. That's it. Yes, Bald and Bankrupt. It is Bald and Bankrupt, yeah. And Harold Bald are great channels. Are similar to the stuff with Simon Wilson, yeah. Minus the no money challenges. Bonjour, Bonelli. Is that? Oh, excuse me. That's blown the audio out. There's a channel called Cinema Rules that do the same thing. Oh, really? Oh, I might have a look at that and see how they kind of get round it and see if I can add my special touch to do it. You know, because I don't want to copy someone. I want to add my own spin to it. Guardians of the Galaxy The Holiday Special comes out in 2022 and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out 2023. Seems such a long time. A long way off from now, but really it's not going to be, is it? I don't think. Happy New Year to Matt. Are you going to get the Short Circuit 2 limited edition in March? I actually do have that down for pre-order. I certainly do. I think my dad's got some news on down there now. I was really surprised that Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn didn't make your list. I liked the film. I thought it was a pretty good film. But like I said, it's hard to jumble 10 films when you've actually got more than 10 worthwhile films to put on the list. So, pardon me. Like I said, the others were probably 12 and 13. Birds of Prey could easily have been at number 11. So number 10 and 11 could have been completely swapped around. Do you think HMV will survive this lockdown? That's a good question. I think Jamie Powell heard maybe from someone that HMV might not survive. I mean, they haven't had a brilliant Christmas, have they? Having to, shut, so the numbers have dwindled. They were already in trouble a year or so ago. I think maybe in the new year, sometime in the new year, we might be hearing about some closures. Maybe not all of them, but I think some HMVs probably may close. They did try to re-establish themselves, by selling weird foreign food and action figures and stuff. I mean, you go into an HMV, the one at Maidstone, there's no Blu-rays or DVDs or 4Ks on the front half of the store. It's all at the back. It's all action figures and food at the front half of the store. So I think they were trying to shake that up a bit and make it a more accessible shop for people not just looking for movies. Don't know if it worked. Probably didn't, because every time I go in there, it's still stacked full of stuff. And those figures were quite expensive, a bit over the price. They were the ones that you get from a mail order, like the Diogostini and the Marvel figures. And they weren't, I don't think they were that expensive when they were on a weekly or a fortnightly mail order thing. I don't know. I really don't hope. I really don't think that we'll lose all of HMV stores. I really hope that we don't, because if we do, then we've just got online, haven't we? We've just got online and CEX, because a lot of the supermarkets are losing their media as well. And there's fun to be had about going out to a shop, looking through the shelves, picking things up. So yeah, I'm hopeful that we'll still have HMV, but I could be wrong. We'll have to see. After this live chat, I'm going to watch Jamie Powell's video of his top... Oh, he's got a top 10 list up, has he? Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'll have to watch that as well. Happy New Year. Shout out for my mum, Jean. She loves your channel. Your channel, Jace the Who. Hello, Jean. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. I thought the fireworks and drone display in London was superb last night. Very fitting. It was, yeah. I'm glad they did that and just didn't let off a load of fireworks and say, oh, look, there's one explosion after another. They had some merit to it. There was some content, you know, about what's happened the last year. When everything is all right again at some point this year, will the big Pauly hunting video with other YouTubers be happening still? I'm hoping so, yes. We had originally aimed to do it for sometime in April, maybe the end of April. It's around Jamie's birthday. Depending on where we are with the vaccines and where we are with the tier systems. As far as I'm aware, and if I remember this correctly, I heard that they were abandoning the tier system at the beginning of February. That's it. They'd do away with the tiers completely. No more. Don't have them anymore. So whether or not it goes straight into a lockdown and they just go back to the lockdowns, I don't know. They say one thing, but then something happens. Yesterday, there was a record amount of people out. Well, not a record amount of people out, but too many people out on New Year's Eve. The police broke up so many parties, illegal raves, and yeah. And that's what slows progress down, things like that. HMV should start selling video games again. That would benefit them, especially if they could undercut Game and other places. I remember when my HMV was closing and there was a sale, but then they didn't close because I think because of the money they got from the clearance sale. Or they got saved from not having to pay too much rent. Yeah, I don't know why they sell games or why they don't sell games. I mean, vinyl, yes, go in and get your vinyl. And they do sell more vinyl now than, you know, they've ever done. It's still all emphasis also on CDs, but I really don't know how many people really listen to CDs anymore with all the different streaming sites. It could be the same, you know, between Blu-ray and 4K and you know, like iTunes and stuff like that. But do people really buy a lot of CDs when you can stream as much as you want on Spotify for like £9 a month? I personally, I think I've bought one CD in the last 7 years. I just listen to all my music on Spotify and through Alexa. Shut it, love. Yeah, I can't say I've bought one CD. Well, I have bought one CD. It was a Garth Brooks one because his music is not on Spotify. Recently picked up Steptoe and Son on DVD. That's a great show. I've recently started to watch the Catherine Tate show. I'm currently almost at season 2, and I wonder when the Nan the movie will be released. I completely forgot all about that they were doing a Nan movie. Yeah, I wonder. Have you booked your tickets for country to country yet? Well, yes, I had 2 dates booked. I had the Friday and the Saturday. I did get refunds for them because I kind of knew it wasn't going to happen. Um, I mean, they normally announce who's playing around about October, and I don't think any American artists are going to be coming over here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be. I'm like 99.9% sure there's not going to be a C2C this year. Hopefully in 2022 we'll be able to have one, and I'll gladly go. I'd love to go again, um, as long as they got the right artists. Because the last couple of years, the last 2 years, they've either repeated the same artists or they've had lesser known artists. But I hope they come back with a bang in 2022. Oh, Bob Bobby listens to CDs. Yeah, physical media. Peter Kay hasn't bought a CD since 2007. They're also easier with my car as well. That's one main reason. I think if I'd had a CD player in the car, I probably would have still been buying CDs. But because it's Bluetooth enabled, the car, I just hook it up to Spotify and just play it through the phone, really. I remember when they did sell games. I don't know why they didn't continue it though. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to you. I want to start getting into a TV series, but I don't know which TV series to start. Any suggestions? Uh, Modern stuff or old stuff? Modern stuff. I would watch The Boys. Definitely watch The Boys if you haven't. And with an E, which is on Netflix, which is a really great show that Jamie Powell's just recently put me on to. Alias is a great show with Jennifer Garner. It depends what you're looking for, what kind of genre or age. Hearing that Wonder Woman 84 has mixed opinions, any news on a Blu-ray release yet? Whether we'll get a 3D? Yeah, I don't know. Now they've announced Wonder Woman 3 as well. Normally when a film comes out at the cinema, it's picked up straight away, and usually on the same day the pre-order goes up for someone like HMV or Zavvi. So I don't know. It's officially coming out in the UK in the middle of January, so maybe around that time, maybe pre-orders will go up. Don't know about a 3D though. Really don't know. Oh dear. With music streaming, the artists don't get much money. I think is it per stream or per airplay? So I just think that, however many million people play it, they probably get a fair amount of money, but maybe not as much as, if everybody bought a CD. When is the stream ending? Be ending in about 10 minutes, 5:45. When Star launches on Disney Plus in February, what will be the first thing you'll watch? I actually don't know at the moment, mate. I actually can't remember what's going on Star. I remember it on the update, the Disney update, but I can't remember a single thing that's going on it. You could try Coronation Street. 60 years of shows to watch. Shadow in the Cloud film is on my TV. How are you watching that? Is that streaming? Is that available to stream now? Thanks for the suggestions. Sci-fi or TV series based in or around of the two world wars is what I would probably watch the most of. Battlestar Galactica, sci-fi, you know. WandaVision starts in a couple of weeks. Trailers still look confusing. Yes, they do. Hopefully it's going to be good, though. Andy's an EastEnders fan. Haven't missed an episode since like 2012. My mum was a really massive EastEnders fan, and she probably hasn't missed an episode, or she hadn't missed an episode since its original airing in, was it like 85 or something? Every single episode of that and Neighbours that she always watched. She was never really into Coronation Street. We never really do Coronation Street. I don't know if it's a north and south divide, that if you're in the south you don't watch Coronation Street. I don't know. But it was always EastEnders. And it was always Neighbours and not Home and Away. My subscriber mail is almost done and will be sent to you within 2. Oh, you're too kind. That'd be just in time for me to finish the Muppet movies. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I have a streaming website on my TV called Soap Today. You know, is that where you have to wash yourself? I'm excited for the Mrs. Brown's New Year's Day special, as the Christmas special was very... The Christmas Day one I don't think was very good and funny. I think it was very dull. When you compare it to a lot of the Christmas ones that they've had in years past. Yeah, I don't think there was anything special about the Christmas Day one, so I'm hoping the New Year's one's going to be a bit better. Starting watching the Clone Wars on Disney Plus. 7 series to get through will take a while. Yeah. Don't forget to watch Rebels if you haven't as well. Happy New Year, headbanger. What? Alistair the Demon. What? Is it too late to say sorry? Don't know. I used to watch Hollyoaks a lot when I was a bit younger. Now I just can't get into programs with adverts. Break halfway through them, yeah. Did you see the pictures from Wuhan, China, celebrating New Year? I did not. No. Cheeky gits. I have not watched The Prom yet. No. In my opinion, the best musical since The Greatest Showman. And that's from the bloke that brought us Glee. And I loved Glee, so I should probably enjoy it. I saw Glee live on stage as well. Yeah, I really must watch that. James Corden's in it, but according to is it Mark Kermode? I think he said James Corden actually isn't annoying. So that should be all right then. Do you think cinemas will open back up by Easter? Well, Bond is supposed to open in April. Whether or not anything opens before then, in March, I don't know. I kind of feel maybe April is going to be the month when cinemas reopen. I do think they will open come Easter time. That apple spice Copperberg is nasty. Oh, apple spice. Haven't had the apple spice one. Can't wait for the Bad Batch. It's a spin-off of the Clone Wars. Oh, yeah. I do need a nap, actually, yeah. That's what happens when you go to bed at 2:30 in the morning. Is Dover Castle able to open in Tier 4? No. I have a theory about 2020. For China, it was the year of the rat. Coronavirus started in China, and rats are known for spreading diseases and viruses. There's something to ponder. Remember how the Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas special from 2019 wasn't that good in your opinion, but the New Year's Day special from last year was way better? So will the special tonight be better? I hope so. I really do hope so. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear me. Okie dokie. I think we're done then. I think we're done for another live stream. I've heard Baby Grogu yawning as well. Yeah, so in a little while, my video for the top 10 most anticipated movies will be up. And then tomorrow I've got my Soul review. That's bloody think of the name of the film. That's how tired I am. It's Soul review, as well as December's pickups as well. So yes, thank you everybody for joining in the live chat. It was fun. 2 hours just goes like that. Could be on here for a lot longer. One day I might do another like a 4-hour one. Oh, that might bore people. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chat. And what was it Jamie Powell says? Stay safe, play safe. And yeah, I shall see everybody a little bit later on. If you did miss most of the chat and you're only coming in now, the replay will be up later on. And I'm amazed that we actually didn't get cut off in this one. So thumbs up for that. Till the next live chat then, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.